Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of our car reviews with your guy Charles. You know, it has been a while since we posted a new video, but on this one, I'm going to share some, cars not to buy during this festive season. We're in a season whereby everyone is on rush looking for a new motor vehicle, and also we're in a season whereby many people are trying to prove that actually they had a very good year, and in that process, some people are really doing a huge mistake buying a car they shouldn't buy. But on this video, at least I'm going to share with you 5 vehicles you should not even temper on looking at during this festive season. And hey, if you have not subscribed to Barry Motors Uganda, hit that subscription button. Barry Motors Uganda. Let me take you straight to the car number 5. And this is the car which totally failed here in Uganda. We have seen like different generations of them, but again, this is the car which they stopped producing them way back in 2004, and you find that even getting a spare part currently here in Uganda, it is a problem. Car number 5 is Toyota Oppa. Toyota Oppa is a car which I regard as a failed motor vehicle in the entire Toyota engineering team, whereby even repairing it is one of the difficult cars to repair them, most especially in Uganda. Getting spare part of Toyota Oppa, it is a huge problem. And in the year 2025 2026, if you are still going for a Toyota Oppa, I will tell you that that's a trap, a very big huge trap, whereby I know during this festive season we are in the wee hours of everyone is rushing on market looking for a motor vehicle, and you find people with a budget of like 7 million to 10, they will tell you to buy such kind of a motor vehicle. Like, we have this Toyota Oppa, we have this, it does this and it does that. But what I'm trying to tell you now is that buying a Toyota Oppa, it is a very big loss, whereby you will have endless problems. The car will be having endless problems mechanically, and as I said, repairing it is another problem. Even the cost of repairing it's also hard. So if you find this video helpful, please just hit that subscription button, and as well, if you have any car in mind, just leave us a comment there. Yeah, the car number 4, and please, if someone tells you to buy this motor vehicle, because that's one of the cars you will really invest in and you get endless problems owning them. And this is a VW. It is also one of the luxury cars we see on road, but hey, for someone who is buying a car purposely for this festive season, you should not go for it. This is a VW Tiguan. We have had a lot of issues with the VW Tiguan, most especially here on our local market. One of the issues people buy Tiguan get is endless challenges with its gearbox. And for someone who is buying a car purposely for this festive season, you should not consider a Tiguan among the list of the cars you can be looking for. Reason being that even its pricing, it is a bit on high. Secondly, selling it here in Uganda after buying, it is also another huge problem, whereby getting someone who can give you money on it is very hard. And the money you will get out after buying it is also little. For example, a Tiguan, a new one now costs in between 45 to 65 million, and yeah, you drive it for only 2 months or 1 month, they will tell you 25 or 20 million if you are selling it here in Uganda. So for someone who is interested in buying a motor vehicle during this festive season, kindly avoid VW Tiguan. And yes, it is also a car which has a good appearance. Like, it has if you get it in a good condition, like if you get it when mechanically it's still okay, it is a car also which has that a good driving mode and advanced technologies. But I will tell you that it is among the most problematic cars we have here in Uganda. Yeah, let me take you to the car number 3. The car you should not even think of buying during this festive season. This is Subaru, and to be particular, it is Subaru Forester XT. I want you to quote me well. We have Subaru non-turbo, that's a Subaru like SG50, and then we have that Subaru with a turbocharged engine. That is a Subaru XT. They look the same, they have the similar appearance, but again, the one which you should avoid during this festive season is the XT one, that one with a turbo. I'll give you one or two challenges with that. It is selling it after buying, it is hard, and getting someone who would love to buy one, it is very difficult in Uganda. And the worst part of it is that when the turbo system fails, it really fails, and that's where you get a challenge. Most especially for the first car owner here in Uganda. If you're owning if it's going to be the first time you're owning a motor vehicle in Uganda, you kindly should avoid buying Subaru Forester XT. You can go for these other Subaru Foresters, but avoid the Subaru with a turbo, most especially in a ST, because you will get like 3 problems in the same car. You will get the problem of steering rack, and also you will get the problem of the rear diff, most especially those ones with the symmetrical all-wheel drive. If you go for the turbo one, you will get the endless knocks on the rear diff, which will give you the endless headache. You will be moving from one mechanic to another mechanic. So guys, if possible, you can totally avoid buying these vehicles I'm mentioning in this video during this festive season. And please, let me take you to the car number 2. And if you have not subscribed to Barry Motors Uganda, hit that subscription button. If you have not kindly like this video if you find it helpful. And again, if you have any car in mind during this festive season, Barry Motors will have a lot of discounts going on. For any inquiry, you just hit Barry Motors Uganda, and yeah, I have a huge team of people who will help you on market. Now the car number 2, the car you should avoid, and actually if someone mention about it during this festive season that I have this and I have this, you can get it at this amount or at a cheaper price. That person is your number 1 enemy. This is also another Subaru, and this one is Subaru Exiga GT. Quote me well, Subaru Exiga GT. This Subaru Exiga GT, it has 2 or 3 problems. One problem is also turbo side. Another problem is over consuming fuel, because it has the engine of 2.5cc. It consumes a lot of fuel, and yet the kind of persons who buy Subaru Exiga, I know the type of people who comes for Subaru Exiga. You expect the efficiency, most especially the fuel, and you expect that good performance on road. It being a 7-seater motor vehicle, there is a cars which can replace it, and you will find them almost in the same price with it. Like for example, Toyota Wish, like Toyota Sienna. Those are beginner motor vehicle cars. Like for someone who is aiming, most especially aiming for a car to use during this festive season, like taking family from point A or point B. In Africa family designing is that during this festive season, this is the time whereby we normally go visit our ancestors, our families, deep in the villages where we come from. So you find like people are very busy looking for motor vehicles during this time, during this November time and December. So I know who is watching this video. There are many things you will avoid. There are certain mistakes you can avoid while looking for a motor vehicle during this time. And let me take you to the car number 1. And again, just reminding you, if you have not subscribed to Barry Motors Uganda, hit the subscription button. Now this car, if anyone comes and tells you that I have such kind of a vehicle, it is its cost, it is cheap among the SUVs on market, oyo muntu mutuge butuzi. Because I will tell you, wobatosaba kumutuga, run for your life, because you are going to lose your money, you are going to get endless problems, and again you are going to spend a lot. And this car is Nissan Murano. You know, for the experience I have on motor vehicles, for the time I've been selling cars, I can tell you that the motor vehicle I know as Charles, the motor vehicle I know which gives the headache, endless headache, and again it can even make you commit suicide when you are still young. It is Nissan Murano. Nissan Murano is a car which has I will call it a general error on its gearbox. The gearbox of Nissan has totally, I will tell you that it has failed. Among the cars which has failed, Nissan Murano has failed to breach the Ugandan market, regardless of it being among the cheapest SUVs we have on market. And another challenge is its fuel consumption. It overconsumes fuel. Secondly, after buying this Murano, yes, if you know that it's the car you want, be aware that you will drive it alone until you give it away, because no one will buy it from you after buying it. So well, ladies and gentlemen, I know if you have followed us from the start to here, I know you have learned something on this video in particular, and you have a little guidance on market. You know exactly which cars you should avoid now buying when you are looking for a motor vehicle. I know I have the list is endless, but we will be giving you such kind of episodes in other videos to come. And hey, from the guys and the entire team, I'll just say goodbye for now, but I'll tell you to keep checking on Barry Motors Uganda, and as well be blessed as you subscribe to Barry Motors Uganda. Goodbye, be blessed.